Hey, we must have some stuff. I think I've got some. Doris Eiderdown from Coffee Hall has sent us a picture of what we believe to be her, spread-eagled on a new Christmas coat, wearing nothing but a balaclava and a fez. Again. Kevin from Bath has texted in to say, keep the faith, fellas, it'll come good in the end. We're on a mission, we have the sword of truth and justice on our side. Simon from West London has texted in to ask why the hell we appear to have moved him and asked if that's supposed to be ironic. Louise doesn't say where she's texting from, but she's asking us to talk more about Anthony Kay's header.
We can do that.
And Malcolm has sent us a drawing of a swan.
That's nice, isn't it?
She's very sweet.
The curve on that, Nick. Yeah. Lovely, man.
A swan's got 3 feet.
That's one nice.
One other quick thing, another question of the week. Worst Christmas present. Paul Harris, first-time listener, says the Anthony Kay Book of Defending. And then says underneath, too soon? I don't think so. Definitely not too soon. If it is, we've got to change the entire script for the evening. But yes, thank you very much for that. Must be time to do this.
It's the franchise. It's the franchise watch. It's the franchise watch. It's the franchise watch.
Attendance 24,356. Thanks to MK Dons for the 56. #Lufk.
Plastic Club with plastic fans dressed as plastic seats.
Nah, not been to Sellers for years. My dad used to take me to watch Wimbledon there before they became the franchise.
Sneaking a lucky draw at home to an awful franchise FC. What a time to be alive. #Lufk.
We can confirm. Sorry, I love it. Yeah, we can confirm we bought all the MK Dons fans to today's game. #Lufk.
I saw that one. The taxi company was brilliant.
Right. Okay. Last time the franchise club was on TV was Crime Watch, Identity Theft.
Very original, original.
That's good, yeah.
The only club not to get on the History Channel because they don't have any.
that was very good, yeah.
That really hurt my feelings. There, honestly, aren't many clubs I hate more than Franchise FC. Or MK Dons, as some people call them. #they aren't a real club.
Franchise FC, not MK Dons.
Oh. A fan of the made-up Franchise FC, I see, plastic fan.
Imagine losing at home to MK Franchise. Oh, wait.
Winkleman tried to spin he did it for the kids, not property development.
A new year is always about hope, looking to the future and sticking to resolutions about doing the right thing. #drop the Dons.
Yeah, probably.
Wonder where that come from.
I wonder if 2016 will finally be the year MK come to their senses and do the right thing. Drop the Dons.
Who the bleep draws to MK Dons at home?
We tried our best to lose that game and MK Dons ruined it for us.
MK Dons have not lost all season, having taken the lead in. Could I just check on this? Have we actually taken the lead at any point this season?
Oh, we have this year.
We must have done, haven't we? Anyway, yes, sorry, carry on.
Not often I feel sorry for an away team, but bleep me if I bleeped off as an MK Dons fan.
My heart goes out to Kay and MK Dons. What the bleep was he doing?
Hope Anthony Kay paid tax on that yacht and Range Rover that have just arrived on his drive. Wait, a yacht on his drive?
A yacht on his drive?
It's being towed by the Range Rover. Come on, visualise. Visualise, boys. And lastly, in this section, where we've got more coming later on, even their own players hate MK Dons, which I really like. I thought that was good. Okay, it's time for Sing Your Hearts Out for the Dons. We haven't checked to see whether he's got anything.
You got
but
anything?
Let's just see whether he's got anything for us. We may have a double entry, can I say that?
Welcome to my world, Jazz.
Go on.
You first or me, mate?
Me.
Go on, mate. Go on.
Do you want backing music or not? Shall I get
I'm good with the music.
You're good with the music? Okay.
No, I need the music off.
Oh, okay. So when you said you were good with the music, what you were getting at was that you weren't?
Without the music.
Okay.
KZ, did you just score an own goal? Yes.
Right.
Actually, before you go, I've got I have one from a certain Mr. Paul Harris.
Oh, this is my segment.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, you've just been missing too
you're
long.
losing this segment, Chief.
That's it. Where the hell is it? How do I right back to album? No, I don't want to go there.
You could have done yours.
Yeah, you could have done yours, but I'm there anyway. This is to the tune of. Well, I don't need to do that because I can sing it and then you know it. KKK, what the bleep? Don't head back, just knock it forward. So close, 2-3 points. Another away, we'll have to wait longer. There you go, that's from Mr. Paul Harris.
And
Anyway, that's all we've got time for. So.
Anyway, let's get to the...
And this one to our favourite Peruvian who's no longer with us.
Oh.
Aye.
Because he's in the heavens in Belgium. Right.
The Belgian heavens.
Oh, Benavente, he never played for us. Oh, Benavente, he plays in Belgium now. Oh, Benavente. See ya.
Oh dear. And you thought paying 35 quid to go to Leeds was a waste of money.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Good one, not as a good one. I'm stealing that.
Right. Which one?
It's our way.
Okay.
Okay, a quick roundabout recap for the first two clues you've had. Clue 1 was, this non-metric foot-shaped seed impressed the chemist so much they broke it down and made it one of a kind. Clue 2, if 7 more were made, this would have been the biggest drawing of an insect ever. And your final clue this week is, very seasonal indeed. There's no L in this freshwater riverbird. That's it, all the clues are there. So whereabouts is this week's roundabout of the week?
I think I've got it.
Yeah, if you haven't got that one, you have not been paying attention.
Exactly.
I'm prepared to make an early guess.
Yeah.
Is it the human centipede roundabout?
That's very, very close indeed.
I think I've just invented a new game. We could have some
I love this show. Yeah. Whether the listeners do or don't.
If only we had listeners, this would be so much better, wouldn't it? Yeah.
If you are listening, stop now.
Okay, listen, I've just left this in just because I let Modders down terribly last week by not giving his joke to the punchline. So I'm hoping he's got it with him because I'm going to ask him to read it out. The punchline was, he said, I don't know what I met her for. What's the joke?
I once had a date with a girl called Simile.
Wasn't that? It was much better than that, I remember.
It was something like that, wasn't it?
It was
along those lines.
It was like that, but crafted carefully as if you'd actually cared. Anyway, moving on. Must be this bit.
Yeah, we all know how difficult it is to plan ahead without accurate forecasting, so here at the MooCamp Radio Show, we are proud to support the Bovril Forecast. It's brought to you by the lovely people at Forecast, who tell the future, one cup at a time. And the forecast for this week is a warm, tasty, and surprisingly beefy alternative to turkey leftovers.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Jessica. Desi Vibes is Milton Keynes' exclusive Bollywood show on Seclo Sounds. You hear the best in Bollywood tunes, entertainment gossip, and local event news. Join me every Sunday, 6 till 8 p.m. for Desi Vibes on Seclo Sounds. Community radio from Milton Keynes.
You're listening to the MooCamp Radio Show on Seclo Sounds, because you have no friends and no life.
Yes, indeed, as the strange man said, you listen to the MooCamp Radio Show on Seclo Sounds, and we have a match coming up in just a few days' time.
You're joking.
At the place in Northampton. Who's going? Hands.
Me! Hand!
I ain't going. I couldn't get a ticket because it's sold out, so...
Well, could I sort of wave something in the air? A foot, maybe. Steady, Eddie, steady. A foot, maybe, because I'm thinking about going to the hill.
Okay, yeah.
That's fair enough. He's going to be playing fish. He's only doing it to play fish.
That's what I was hoping it'd come in, but...
Okay, well, I'm going.
Do you know who's going?
Who's going?
Stupid Dan McCallum.
How's he getting there?
How is Dan getting there?
Walking.
He's walking.
Right, are you done now? I've said I'd say it, so I've said it. So
Does he need sponsoring for this one, or does he need sponsoring for the Fulham one?
God,
I think he wants both.
Okay.
I think he just wants beer money.
There's something else going on for the Fulham one, isn't there?
Take a moment here. Dan is walking. Dan and some of the SA people are walking to Fulham. Radar and Bootsy are kayaking to Fulham. I'm
67
going on a
miles.
coach to Fulham.
I'm going by tube and train.
There you go.
Likewise.
Yeah, I'm not asking anyone for any money.
I might be, depending if I'm all still in one piece. That's
all the many hundreds of you who are listening should be, chuck them a tenner or something.
I'm thinking about bungee jumping in there, actually.
Okay, that's fair.
It's not been done.
Here.
It's not been done yet.
No,
Yeah, do I have to pay each time I go?
Great job it's not Leeds,
Let's hope Andy Cullen's not listening.
Yes, absolutely. There's no idea for next week's show, certainly.
Dan's going for practice on this.
He's practicing by walking to Northampton. Is he the only one that's walking to Northampton, or are others?
Stupid mate has with the ridiculous shoes is helping him.
Are you talking about Ashley?
I think he's only there to be the like the warning triangle, as it were.
Yeah, that's it. No, he's a straight man.
How far is it?
16
miles.
I think it's worth saying, by the way, for Radar and Bootsy have already reached over half their target.
Yeah,
of £1,000. They've made
very good. Yeah.
They've made £526 already, and their target is 1,000 by the Fulham match. That's 52%.
Do we know how Dan's doing on that?
Yeah, he got beer money from his mum.
Okay, well, we need to get Dan some more cash then.
Yep.
All right,
as far as I'm aware, he actually got 3 donations, all from Northampton fans.
He did. The first ones came in from Northampton fans. Yeah,
it's worth pointing out that both collections are going to the same place. So
is it all Will and Hospice?
Yep,
isn't
it
it?
is,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay.
They've each got just given accounts. I can't remember them from the top of my head, which is very helpful.
Don's walks one of them. That's Dan's.
And Richard Norsted's the other one.
So it is.
There you go.
Let me check the URL.
Okay. We maybe. When is the Fulham game?
March 1st or something.
No.
Nah, it's April.
It's the end of the month, isn't it?
We ought to try and get.
April the 14th. I might well.
You sounded so convincing for a second there, and then we realised it was you.
There's several people that are hoping it's not
If
because
only
they're
there was
planning
some-
to walk and kayak before then. I
If
think.
there was only some sort of way we could find out how it went.
Yeah, if only that we had
If only
somebody.
someone had a
It is
telephone in
the
their hand.
2nd of the 4th.
2nd of
Oh,
April.
look far.
You weren't far off
That's
it, yeah. Okay, well, at some point we'll have to get them all in.
Anyway, back to Northampton.
If you're all listening,
Yeah.
all those participants,
All
or
those
some of those
participating,
participants,
yeah.
Right.
Well, what do you
I'll
think
come in
the
and
likely
plug
team
yourself
will
between
be,
now and then.
Jez? Well, I think it might well be Cody Cropper in goal.
I think we'll talk about teams in a second. I just think it's very worth
hang on.
noting on behalf of Northampton Sound Football Club Limited, or whatever they're called nowadays. Please don't bring pyro. Because the last time that somebody brought pyro, they threw it 1,000 yards and it landed in the pub and set it on fire. So if you bring a smoke bomb, it might set off McDonald's, and I need that because when I get thrown out of Sixfields, I like to go in there. So please don't bring any pyros or pyrotechnics.
There's a McDonald's up there.
If the police
I'm
are
not a
listening,
fan of
that was what's
McDonald's.
called a joke.
Aye,
Yeah.
A joke.
I repeat, a joke.
Yeah.
And the team,
Yeah,
I don't think
Martin's
it'll be that,
injured, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't think it'll be that much changed. Actually, I think Cropper will play. I think Gooser will play. That's about it. Church
You're
will
right.
play up front.
Martin injured.
You don't think he's going to rest people? Martin's injured, I
he will.
think.
Pride
I think it'll be
or-
hardly anyone we know.
I think if we go 1-0 up, he'll take a few players off. I think Reeves will start and get substituted. But I think starting lineup wise, I don't think it'll be.
Who's going
much
to go
difference.
up front?
Church. I hope it's Hitchcock purely for the banter. That'd be great. Banter worded second time of the show.
Yeah, it's true. So you're allowed. You're sort of.
I'm a lad.
You're not a 47-year-old.
Yeah, Hitchcock. Should we touch on that? What we were saying earlier.
Shall we touch on Hitchcock?
Yes, his Twitter page.
Shall we touch
His
Hitchcock?
Twitter page yesterday said that he was a professional footballer for MK Dons. However, today his Twitter page refers to him as a professional footballer.
Tomorrow, it may just refer to him as a professional.
Yeah, I think it should
After
do
that,
anyway. Really.
The day after that, he may refer to him as a prof, then a pro, then he works in PR.
Yeah, the question is, at which one of those positions do you get the most money?
PR, definitely. Yeah.
I don't care what happens if we win, lose, or draw, to be quite honest. I'd like to win, obviously. But
I'm not sure I would. I think I've never been much of a we need to concentrate on the league, but we need to concentrate on the league.
Really.
I would not have a problem if
I'd like both.
My only caveat with it is that they will just...
They'll milk it for all it's worth. If like, yeah.
It's not like we're particularly bothered,
No.
really, is it?
It's our cup
When
final.
you say they will, where, who? I don't have any. I don't come across them very often.
It's our cup final.
Yeah,
Apparently
Because
so,
we sold
yeah.
out our home stadium when we played Northampton.
Yeah.
Or MK Dons or whatever.
It's quite impressive. It's the first time we've actually managed to sell it out, isn't it?
No.
Sure.
Yes.
I don't know. Other than that, though, other than when we
Someone's put
did,
here, a view from the hill or McDonald's. What does that mean?
Well, as I
think
said earlier,
that's-
I think that's where I'm going. The view from the hill,
yeah.
up on the
Can't
hill.
see the
Missed
whole
the
place,
goal because it'll be round the corner.
Yeah.
Round the corner of the stand.
With a deck chair and some sandwiches.
I tell you
Yep.
what will be, there'll be a lot of, that's my seat he's sitting in, I'll guarantee you that.
Yep, there will
Absolutely.
be.
There'll be tons
Because
of
if it's
that.
sold out and everyone's going to try and sit where they want, it ain't going to work, people. Much as
not.
I'd love it to, it ain't going to work.
What do you think's going to happen? Think it'll be get off my seat, or do you think it'll just be go where you like?
They could, well, they can't do a go where you like in that situation.
No, sell out. I think they have to enforce. You actually sit where you
Oh,
sit.
I don't mind that
Says for the good of all,
Hope
as it
I'm
were.
sitting next to someone nice. If you're sitting next to me, be nice.
At least at the start.
Yeah.
After a while, you have an excuse.
I'm actually quite looking forward to it, just because it's only up the road, and I mean, it's hardly any distance.